I'm live on YouTube. Woo woo! Yay. Oh, 12:30. Maybe I said it. Oh, 12:30? Okay, check now because I should be live. Hi. Are you guys here? I'm live on YouTube now too. I'm also on TikTok. But hi, we're doing the Sunday Earth Magic reading live today because as I told my TikTok viewers already, I want to challenge myself and grow and expand, and this is outside my comfort zone. And that's where they say growth is. So here we are. So I apologize, guys. I'm going to be kind of looking back and forth here, try to get everyone covered. But yay. So I'm going to give just a couple minutes. Hey, Will. Glad you're here. I'm just going to give a few more minutes. You guys are amazing and patient, and I love it. Thank you so much. How's that? Bright. Ooh, that's bright, huh? This is fun. I've been doing an improv class the last few weeks, and oh my God, it's so scary and so fun because you're just thrown into the middle of the present moment with no preparation. And oh my God, it's so exhilarating. So I think that's what kind of prompted me to want to do this reading live today, because I really like improv. It's so fun. And it's so like, you get to be so creative and expressive and like scared. And so, and I noticed I kind of feed off of that. So I was like, let me just test out a reading live and see what that will be like. Okay. Hey, Jason. Okay, good. All right, we're just going to do this live. We're going to go for it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to pull from the Earth Magic deck. We're like, I think 19, 20 cards into the deck. I'm doing a study, which is like, in order for me to get to know these cards, I'm pulling one a week and doing a reading just based on what comes up within me. I'm an intuitive reader, so it's just very much whatever comes up. And then I look at the book description to give us a little more context if we need. But yeah, it's just my way of learning the deck. I did this with another deck, and it was just really fun. So that's what this Sunday thing is. No forward mag, no west, no east, test out. Okay, cool. Well, just here, huh? Just here. Okay, so we're shuffling. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. We're going to do a live intuitive collective reading. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. I haven't done a reading in a while. I find the readings very fulfilling for me. Yeah! This is so good! Okay, ready? Who wants to see the card first? TickTock Waterfall, effortless. Look at that beautiful card. This is so good. You know why this is so good? Because this is what this is for me. It's that point of like simplifying your life and just diving in and just like letting it go, letting it flow like the waterfall. It's just like effortless. It's just like the amount of complications like the way that we look at life and how we've set it up. It's so complicated. It's so complex. It's so complicated. It's so like intricate. It's so, hi Roberto, thanks for being here. It's so intricate. It's so like so many of these like finer details that are just like overlap, and it's just like this complex system that exists. And it's like, is there a way that we can just simplify life? So like for me with these readings, it's like I can just come on here live, no preparation. I don't have to edit the video later. I don't have to publish it. I'm like saving myself so much time and also challenging myself to be in the moment, expressing, open, vulnerable, like exposed. There's like, I'm not coming here with any preparation other than myself. Like I have only me to lean on in this moment. And so it's that point of like letting go of all ideas, all attempt to control, all this like, attempt to manipulate and present a certain image or picture, and just like being here, being present, being open. It's effortless. It is, because there's no preparation. There's nothing I have to like bring with me here. I just show up as myself. And so that's what I see this card is that point of how can we start just flowing our expression? How can we just start opening up and like letting ourselves out of the cage, out of the cave, out of this, like, it's like we've stored ourselves up within ourselves, and we're so afraid of people seeing us, or we're so afraid of like exposing ourselves, or like sharing what it is we experience, or what it is we see, even like that point of like, I have a perspective on this, and this is my view on something. Like, even that we're afraid to share, because why? I don't know. Why are we scared to share ourselves? Why are we scared to put ourselves out there? Why are we afraid to make mistakes? When the effortless, it really is in allowing ourselves to just like let it go. And I could see how it feels like a fall in ourselves, where like when we let go of control of the need to be something, or have people see us a certain way, or like wanting to present a certain image. It's like when we let go of that, we have like nothing. There's like nothing that we can hold on to. And it is a risk. It does feel like scary, and being vulnerable, but like I feel like that is what we need, because that's how we connect with each other. That's how we remember that like this is actually who we are, and this is what is actually possible, and we don't have to hide. We can just like let out the expression. And I feel like that's what gives us life. And not only gives us life, but it gives other people life too, because in allowing yourself to express and be open and to share and to participate and to engage, you're showing other people what's possible, and how we are able to come together, and how we are able to like recognize and relate with each other. And it's life-giving. It's life-giving. That's what I see. And it's effortless. And it's just like, oh, there's nothing to like think about. There's nothing to like keep track of. There's nothing to like have to organize. I mean, there are little things that you have to do here and there, but it's like ultimately just being in the moment, showing up as yourself, nothing like no baggage. You're not carrying anything with you from the past. You're not like carrying this idea about who you're supposed to be. You're just here in the moment as you like, you know? Yeah, that's how we grow in our expression for sure. So that's what I'm seeing for this card. Um, Effortless. Like, yeah, how can we make our life more effortless? How can we like make our life more simple? Do we complicate it? I feel like for me, I complicate my life, and I feel like a lot of us do complicate our life by adding all this like excess ideas and perceptions to what is. It's like we have to add our opinion and our judgments and our blame and our like ideas of how it should be different to something that already is, and then in that we've already complicated it. It's like, I don't know, that seems a little airy fairy, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of simple, straight to the point. Like there's not really much else coming up for this, so maybe we'll read the book definition. Anyone relate to anything so far? No? Okay. So we'll read the book definition and see what it says. Yeah, effortless. Simplicity is key, right? Like if anything is like too complicated, it's like sometimes I get really caught up in my head with like trying to figure stuff out, trying to like find a solution to something. It's like being on this like quest to like solve some big mysterious puzzle of my life, and trying to find answers, and trying to find direction, and trying to figure out which is the right way to go. And it's like in that, I know that I've complicated myself. Like I'm overcomplicating my life and myself, because simplistically, what is here is my direct environment, my direct moment, what is right in front of my face. What does my day look like, and what does my day need for me, and what does my home need for me, and what is like, who am I in relation to my family? It's like what is directly in my environment as my responsibilities, and like just directing and engaging with that is the simplicity we all need. But I feel like we all like add this extra layer of like, oh, I'm supposed to be this, or I'm supposed to do this, or I'm like supposed to solve this problem for the world, or like, like we just like make our problem so much bigger, when really all the power we have in our hands is just right in our physical environment, our day-to-day living. Who am I in relation to this? Who am I in relation to this? Who am I in relation to this? Oh, this is where I have all the power to change myself and direct things in my reality to be what I think is actually best for everybody. So it's like, yeah. Okay, let's see what the book says. Cool. Well, I'm glad you can relate. Okay. So Waterfall, Effortless, 146. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm talking quiet. I have to be loud. Project my voice. Okay, so the book definition for this beautiful card we have, again, I'm going to show it because it's so nice. Waterfall, Effortless. Waterfall, Effortless. So the book definition says, water naturally flows from higher to lower ground, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of nature's most exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. Graceful, powerful, and effortless, she can take our breath away with her cascading beauty. She readily flows around that which may otherwise impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she ever so gradually shapes and carves her passageways down the slope of the mountain. Note how that waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of the stone faces she descends, joining the calmer pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain or stress in the movement. The water simply follows natural law in the interaction between the formations of the precipice that she traverses and the powerful fluidity and adaptability of her flow. Effortless. I gotta tell you, as I'm reading this, it's just like, feels so good to read this because it's like you can really feel that expression of the waterfall where it's like the water just flows and like just it is that point of like life and how we move in life day to day. It doesn't have to be this like forceful, like rigid, like controlling, like tight, confined experience. It can be like water where it's just moving and flowing and you're doing something in every moment that is truly fulfilling for you, because look, this is your life. And so are you living for yourself? Because that's how we create that effortless flow and movement of water, is like when we are truly living in a way that's joyful to us, where we feel fulfilled and we feel satisfied and we are doing what gives us life. And yeah, that's amazing. You have come to the edge of your comfort zone. Yes, I have. And find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of spirit. Spirit can also mean life, universe, God, you, whatever you want to call it. It's all that is. It's everything that is here, everything that's physical, that is spirit. So life, it's just life. Even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself, you will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension, relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment. Relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. Cool. That's so aligned too with this point of me like coming on here and doing these live readings. I'm totally outside of my comfort zone because I saw that I needed this point of expansion. I needed to grow. I was like not holding myself back per se, but I was ready to expand and I was ready to see who I am in this and see how I can express myself more directly in a moment. How can I face some fears? How can I challenge myself a bit? How can I get out of my comfort zone? And so that correlation then to, in doing that, bringing through that expression of the waterfall in terms of just like allowing yourself to just be and do and experience the fear and the anxiety, but like breathing through it too, knowing that what you're doing is you're creating a moment of opportunity to expand. right before I got into this live, I was really nervous. I was like, I could feel the energy kind of shaking in my body. And I was just like, I was nervous. And so I sat here before I came on here and I was doing some deeper breathing to kind of release the energy a bit. And then I did some self-forgiveness statements, which have been immensely supportive for me over the years. And the self-forgiveness specifically was this point of seeing that just because I'm doing something that I've never done before, or that I'm not comfortable with, or that I'm outside of my comfort zone, like when I challenge myself to step beyond what I'm comfortable with, I don't have to automatically feel anxious or nervous about it. It's okay if I am, but it's that point of realizing this is actually a moment of expansion. I'm gifting myself with an opportunity to expand in my expression and who I am by doing this, by stepping out of what I'm comfortable with, by going live without preparation and with the risk of making a mistake and making a fool of myself, you know? And so that's really cool. It's that point of like, growing and expanding and like learning to be more than who we have accepted and allowed ourselves to be doesn't have to be a fight or a strain or like this really like hard effort thing. It can be very graceful and like opening and expanding and allowing. And it's just that point of like not resisting or fighting the experiences you have, but just knowing that you're going to face some maybe nervousness or fear or, but that's part of the process. You get it out so that you can like go into it and realize too that in the end, everything unknown to us, whatever context that is going to be scary to us because we don't know it. But it's like learning how to get comfortable with the unknown, learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because give it time, give it practice, do it enough, and then all of a sudden you're comfortable with it. You know what I mean? So that was fun and so good. Anyone want to share anything on either platforms? I would love to hear if you guys have any perspectives or comments you want to make. Will's just going to town over here. How can we grow our expression? Recalls insights. Yes, I know. What is directing? What is directing? Directing is like that point of you making a decision about what you're going to do in a moment, despite like say you want to make a time for writing every day, or you want to make a time for an activity during the day that's really important to you, that's going to support you in your self-development, but you resist it or you don't want to do it, or when time comes to it, you're like, maybe later. Directing yourself is that point of despite how you feel, you're still making a decision to move and direct yourself according to what's best for you. Does that make sense? Called Holy Waterfall Sacred Geo. There is actually a symbol called Holy Waterfall Sacred Geo. Feel so many spirits of different types mentally approaching new beingness. Cool. Well, this is actually a gift of expansion. Yeah, cool. A chipmunk just came up in you. Cool. Grow. I read growl. Okay, cool. No one has anything to share from this besides Will? Yay, Jason. Thanks for being here and for supporting so much. Because I'm going to end the chat. I'm going to end the live because that's it. I did my reading. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thanks for being here, Jason. It was fun. I might have to do this every week because it does save me time from editing and like having to publish and stuff. Okay, I'll give it a few more moments. What's everyone doing today on their Sunday? Besides being here and supporting me, thank you very much. $19 minutes. That's pretty good. My readings have been averaging about 15 minutes. So that's a pretty good time. Okay, well, I got nothing then from no one. So thanks for being here, everybody. I'm heading out. Oh, about to go to work in 30 minutes. Okay, well, enjoy, Jason. Hope work is well. What do you do for work? I don't even know. Oh yeah, sweet. Did I do that? I feel like I worked at Did I work at a gas station? No, I worked at like a grocery store as a cashier. That was kind of fun. Okay, cool. Well, get that money. No, have fun. Good to see you live. Thanks. Good, Jason. I'm so glad it worked out. Thank you for being here, everybody. Much love from me. Thank you for your support. See you on the flip side. Bye. Okay, I gotta end here. Okay, bye, everybody. Thanks so much.